Anointed Theophilus. I'm a gospel artist by the special grace of God, an entrepreneur, and of course, I'm the teacher. In this video, I want to explain some basic steps you need to take if you want to record a song, you want to release a music for people to play on different platforms. You want to record a song so that you cannot play it maybe on a CD, online. What are the steps to take? A few people have called me over these years, in my years of experience, and like, oh, how do you record? How you take record down? How you take do? How you take the do himself? You know. Well, not everybody that are gifted that have released a song. Some people release the song. It's not because they are gifted in the area of singing. A lot of work go on the ground to be able to see that okay, the production was able to take place. It's not that they are gifted, but over time, some of them became better. Some people don't even have the talent when it comes to singing, but they also release song. So I'm an artist, or I'm a singer, or I'm having the interest to release song. What are the steps I need to take to release a song or to release an album? The first thing you have to do as somebody who having that passion is to write song. Depending on how God is leading you, I'm talking to gospel artists now, gospel musicians, gospel singer who wants to release a song. Depending on, because for secular artists it is other things that will inspire them. Okay, like women will inspire them, money will inspire them, drugs. So that's how they write their lyrics. That's what inspired them. Things, you know how their lyrics used to look like. Now, for gospel artists, it is the Holy Spirit that is supposed to inspire you and think of areas that you want to write on. I've never written a song that I didn't like. Since I was recording songs, all my songs, if it come out, I did in love with them. So the first thing you have to do if you want to release a song is to write the song. When you are finished writing a song or writing the songs, it's for you to look for a music producer. Producers are those who have acquired the knowledge to produce music. Producers could be audio producers or video producers. Those that are video producers are in charge of shooting videos. Those that are audio producers are in charge of those that are in studio to produce your audio production, audio song. So there are people who have undergone that training to produce. So when you are finished writing a song, you look for a music producer, a male or a female who have gone through that training. How do I get a music producer? You ask people. You could find them online, or you ask people who have gone through that process to ask for information. Who can produce this my song? You already know the kind of genre you want to produce and the area you want to go through. Is it a worship song? Is it a dance song? If it's a dance song, what kind of dance song? Is it a reggae song? Is it calypso? It depends, because there are various genera of music. Depends on what you wrote down. So people can write songs, they don't know the genre. They don't know the kind of song they have written, the beats that song needs. That's genre. So when you have written the song, you meet a producer. A producer will now tell you, have an appointment with you to meet you in the studio, because songs are produced in the studio nowadays. Because of technology advancement, you can actually even have a mobile studio. Somebody can take his computer, his microphone, and the whole tools are already in the computer to take your voice, produce your song. They take their keyboard along just to produce the song for you. So, but normally you meet a producer in the studio, in a production studio, where all the equipment to record songs have been installed in that studio. So they produce the instrument for your song you have written, and they take your voicing. Voicing is that time or that process that you sing your song into the instrument that have been played for you, the way you have sang it to the producer. It depends on the genre, like I said before. Now, when you have voiced, you need a backup. If you cannot do your backup, you bring other backups to come and do the backup for you. What are backup? Especially the chorus part of a song is to do the alto, the soprano, the tenor, or in some songs the bass come. But most songs don't come with bass. It depends on the song. I don't know how many of you have heard this chorus song done by this, what was this guy's name? E-Money brother, Casey. He did a gospel song, that different old songs, Igbo songs before. He just did them. So in that song, if you listen to the backups, you will hear bass inside. Bass really, you feel the melody of bass. So not all songs have bass as a part. But what I'm saying is that if you record this song, so you need a backup, and so you need to bring other singers to come and do it. Most time, one singer can actually do two parts. He can sing the soprano for you and also sing the alto part for you in one production. She will do all the parting for you. So you need to get a professional singer to do that. Now, when you have recorded the song, there is a time the producer have to do the mixing and the mastering. Every song is mixed and mastered. That is the process of balancing the song, the sound. Where you shouted too much, they bring it down. Where the soprano was too high or was too, if it was too high, they have to bring it down and balance and equate it with other voice that is backing up. Then when the one that is too low, if they have to bring it up, they bring it up. There's a part they have to bring down. So when you are listening to some song, it has gone through mixing and mastering. Mixing is like, okay, you are now putting mangi in the soup, you are now putting salt in the soup. Now you have added oil to make the soup look colorful. That's what you do to a song in the process of mixing and mastering. If the guitar was too loud, or that guitar that they played, they didn't play well, you can remove it and say we are replaying it, because now they are mixing and trying to master the song. So after they have mixed, they master the song, they pull it out from the computer, it becomes your master production. So if you have produced the song, you have finished recording, of course these things, the studio has a fee. You have to pay for studio time. Some producers don't have studio, but they can produce. So you need to pay for the producer service and pay for the studio time. In Europe, for example, they charge you per hour. In Nigeria, before I left, a section is 8 hours. So when you pay for a section, you are in that studio for 8 hours. That's your time. If they didn't finish the production that you want to produce in 8 hours, it means that you have to book another section, or you book half a section. In Nigeria, then I don't know whether they have hours now, because in Europe you can pay per hour, and that one costs a lot, So if, and the producer will take his fee for production, will tell you this is how much I will use to produce a single, this is how much I want to use to produce this album. Album is the multiple tracks, up to 10, 11, 12, 20 songs in one album. So some people can do what do they call it when they release few songs? Let me remember the name now. Okay, if I remember the name, I'll say that they release few songs, 3 songs, 4 songs at a time. You can release that one, but when you want to get an album is multiple songs. Now, if you have produced the song, you are not set to release the song. What I think an artist should do next is to design flyer for the song, for the purpose of promoting that song, that track, promoting the track. Now you design various flyers, depend, but our advice as a gospel artist, try to get a good poster design. When some people do their poster, they do it very childishly. As somebody who is singing about God, you have the Holy Spirit in you, and so your work should carry excellence. So when you are paying, now some people, you will tell them, say how much for design, you say, that kind of amount. Nigeria, not be 1,000 they did the design. No, now you have to pay for quality and pay for standard. There are people who will design for you in Nigeria for 500 naira. That same Nigeria, somebody who wants to design for you, they will tell you it's 10,000 naira. Why? Because they want to give you quality. The software that they're using is better. So, but I'm just saying, the next step you have to take after preparing your song from the studio, is ready from the studio, is to prepare for promotions, to release the song. If you want to release a single, you can release it different platforms. Those days, when early days I got to start doing my albums, we submit some of our songs at the media houses, that's radio. If if it's an audio production, the TV stations, if it's a video production, for them to play, of course they take some money for you to play your song, because they will pay salaries, they will subscribe to the network. So it's not free. No television house will take your song then for free. You have to pay to air your song. In Edo that year, they took quite some amount of money. So you promote your song, and people, as they play your song on air, people get to know you, and that's how shows and bookings come. Now we're in the age of social media and age of digital platform, digital economy. So you can release your song online. You know, you can have a YouTube channel just like this, and you release the song on your channel. From there you can promote it, share it on your social media platform. It is step by step. You know, some people release song and the song will blow, you know, just go viral. And so if you go viral, you're already a known artist. So when you have designed flyers, you have to promote the song, share with friends, share with families, share on your social media platform if you have. Then you can release on digital platforms. Then one comes with subscription, it's not free. So digital platforms are platforms whereby people can buy your music from with some little amount of money. So the more people buy, the more you practically going to have money. And that's what's happening now in our days. Thank God we don't have to now wait to put a CD and go to general market and be waiting for somebody to come and buy it for CD. You know, you can be here, somebody in America will just download your song and pay for it. A couple of dollars, a couple of pounds in the UK, you know, a couple of euro in Europe. So you release them on digital platforms, and that's all. You just keep promoting. For me, I think this is the little I can explain with what it takes to release a song. So sometimes an artist will say, okay, I need to feature somebody in my song. Okay, if you are featuring, you must feature somebody who you think will add value to that song. Somebody who has of course, somebody who add value to that song, who will be a plus to that song. So it is always recommended to use an artist that is having the same goal and vision with you. I will not feature an artist who is not it must be an artist that will add value. You understand? If you are just an upcoming artist, it is good you use a higher artist that is already known, so that by him featuring you, his fans will recognize you. You know, it's part of promotion. If you want to feature, some featuring comes with fee, and because you are featuring somebody bigger than you, so to tap from his oil, there's nothing wrong paying for that. Some of us have not been able to tap into that realm. By the special grace of God, I featured a couple of artists some years. They didn't do it free of charge. It's not that they charge me, but I have to sow into their life, you know, one way or the other. I remember when I went to Nigeria to record the song, I featured a boy who did the rap. You know, he didn't ask me for money. For him, it was a privilege to sing with me, but I have to sow into his ministry because the boy used to rap in Benin. You know, I featured the Yoba for Christ. I have to sow into their ministry. Yoba will not charge me money. You know, so that's that. I featured a couple of artists. You know, and some artists have also featured me in their song. I didn't charge them because they are gospel artists, so I jump in their song and we killed it, you know. So that's that. Is there any other thing? Any other thing? I don't think there's any other thing. If you have any other question, please reach out to me on my email, anointedtheo@gmail.com. And if you have questions regarding choir administration, choir settings, choir leadership, you can also reach out to me. That's my profession as far as the singing ministry is concerned. Then if you have any other addition that I didn't add that you know, you can add it in the comment section below. Please comment on this video and share it with that person who is having a dream of recording a song. The person wants to go into music professionally. I did my first album in 2005. It's been a long time coming. So thank you for watching. Thank you for those of you who always come back to watch my video. If I have time, I will always drop relevant information for everyone of us. It's family matter and of course music issues. Please don't forget to subscribe. If today is your first time of watching my video, please subscribe. I beg you. click the notification bell button, and you can always get my video when I upload. See you in the next video. God bless you.